Welcome back to Fallout 4, everybody, and we are in or at Advanced Systems. We've got two little things that we need to do for our Institute character today. Well, hopefully it's only two little things. There's a meeting that we need to attend, and we need to inform the Institute of the Synth Refuge, which is Arcadia. So apparently we need to speak to this person over here, so let's see. William Woosley, I don't know you.
I have several projects going right now, but one more shouldn't be an issue.
I don't know you, but stand still. I'm trying to talk to you. Can you stand still, please? Hello? Okay, this guy, I'm gonna smack him. Stand still and talk to me. I'm talking to you.
Hey.
Is everything bugged today, or what's going on? Aside, good dude. Okay, finish what you're doing. I'll stand here and wait for you. Oh my gosh.
Hey. I need to talk to someone about a situation up north.
There we
Pleasure
go.
to meet you. William Mosley, Advanced Systems. I'm happy to help in whatever capacity I can. I hope I don't disappoint.
Okay, let's see. Redefined, you'll be fine.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Thank you. I'm eager to help, though admittedly I'm a bit lacking in field experience.
Okay.
There's a place called Arcadia.
Arcadia. That sounds so familiar. Where have I heard it before? Just tell me whatever you can.
A synth calling himself Dima is running things.
Synths giving themselves new designations is certainly never a good sign. And he's manipulating others? This certainly sounds like something the SRB needs to look into. What else can you tell me?
There are a good number of them already. And they're actively looking for more.
Definitely concerning. Individuals aren't that difficult to reclaim, but large groups are trickier. It's a good thing you brought this to my attention. Is there anything else?
Okay.
They have a former courser helping them.
Well, that borders on horrifying. Okay, I've heard enough. This clearly needs our attention, but being up north is going to be difficult to deal with. You know what would make this easier? If we had their recall codes. That would help minimize asset loss. We can put together a response to this, but not immediately. The more data we have, the better. Sounds like sending in a courser isn't an option right now. But if you've already made contact and they trust you, learn whatever you can about them. I'll talk to Advanced Systems about recalibrating the relay and putting a team together.
Okay.
There's still the issue of this girl, Kasumi. She thinks she's a synth.
I can tell you that she's not one of ours. I mean, if she's a synth, obviously she belongs to the Institute, but I have no record of an asset deployed with that identity. I suppose it's possible that someone else meddled with Institute property. Certainly wouldn't be the first time. I'm sorry, I can't tell you more. If you can verify that she's one of ours, let me know, all right?
Okay.
What do you know about the synth calling himself Dima?
The designation isn't ours. I know that much. I'm afraid I don't know anything. This is all very frustrating. Is there anything else you can tell me?
He claims to be unique. Some kind of prototype, maybe.
I suppose that's possible, but... well, I'd have to look through archived records to learn more.
He looks like he's been heavily modified.
Self-modification? We've never run into problems with that in the history of the program. At least, not that I'm aware of.
He looks like one of the older models. Not human at all.
Not a third generation? That's... I'm not sure what to make of that. The personality matrices for earlier synths were so limited.
Okay, well
That's all I can tell you.
Well, okay. I feel like a bit of a broken holotape here, but the more information you can bring me, the better.
that's all I have.
I'm on it.
I'll make sure you get whatever support you need.
Okay, well this quest is also bugged, same as the other one. Okay, so now what happens now? Let's see. Nothing else there. Okay, now can I talk to him further?
Hey there.
I'm still outlining the parameters for an operation up north. Don't worry.
Okay, so he's busy with something. Okay, this quest is also bugged, so we're gonna have to carry on with our meeting that we're running late for. Okay, let's head upstairs. We are supposed to go, I think, this way. Oopsie. I'm not watching where I'm walking. If that was real life, I would have walked right into that. Who did I see here now? Oh, it's a whole family.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Thompson.
Hi,
Thompson.
Doc.
It's a real juggling act, trying to keep all the systems down here operating in the green. This place
Hey,
might look
sweetie.
shiny and new, but there's a lot of old technology in these walls. I lose sleep worrying about when the next blackout's gonna hit.
If you say so. Still not high enough. Okay, am I on the right level at least? I don't think so. Yep, let's go this direction.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up
Operating
for
at full capacity.
If you say so. Ah, here we go. Okay,
We're all here.
I'm here.
I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
No idea.
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Compromise is for the weak.
That is one perspective, yes. But I think we can agree that going forward, no one can consider us weak. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Whoa. Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Not in our hands. I assure you this is the answer. This is the future. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, She has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What? You can't be serious!
Everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
This can't be happening. I only just found you.
I've had the same thoughts more than a few times. But we cannot let this stop us. Our work must continue. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Okay. Wow. That's a little bit of bad news.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Wow, okay. Sure. Mass fusion. Okay, so Sean, father, is he's dying. And he wants things to carry on as normal. Okay, there's a lady we're gonna speak to next time. So well, okay. Well, guys, we're gonna leave it there for now. And I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, cheers.